Cowabunga dudes. This one has been a long time coming. These are the 2012-2013 Battle Shell Turtles. This has been a long time coming because I've had these figures for almost a year now, actually. And I have not reviewed them. Anyways, let's go over them. Some disclaimers I need to make very clear here. None of these are the weapons that they came with. This bow staff is from my re-release that I reviewed way back then. These two come from a bootleg set that I bought to make customs. I can show you. They're like $1 for all 4 of them. I'm making customs of this, and these are the weapons that they came with. Okay, he's just gonna fall. And then this is a genuine back in the day set of nunchucks that came from my comparison time Mikey. So yeah, and also this isn't technically the Battle Shell. This is the Space Turtle, and then this belt came from that same set's bootleg Mikey. Yeah, so it's cut up and glued, but it can still fully function. And also, that's why its head is a little up and its bandana is slightly different, and there's no paint on the hands. Yeah, just gotta make that clear. Oh, this isn't his head, because I bought this figure without a head. This head comes from this figure, which I don't believe I reviewed. If you do want to see a review for it, leave a comment down below and I will review it. Yeah, and then it didn't fit, so I put some clay in there to get it to stay better. It's not perfect, but it's better. So yeah, let's actually get into the review 2 minutes in. We'll start with Donnie. So they all have the same exact articulation, so I'll just go over with him. Ball joint at the head, standard articulation. It is hindered by this, which is to open the shell. Elbow articulation, blah, blah, blah. And wrist, nothing at the waist, of course. Legs, same articulation as always for these figures. So yeah, the shell's open. I don't have any of the weapons, but like, you're supposed to come with weapons, and they get put all in there. It's really cool. It's an idea copy from the 80s line. Those are called storage shell. These are battle shell. Same thing, really. But the big reason is that these are cartoon accurate. If you saw my first videos, you'll know those designs weren't like cartoon accurate, but they were still really cool. So I'll show each of the turtles side by side with those figures. I guess I start now because I don't know what else to do. You can see this is much more cartoon accurate. These are way more like detailed, whatever, but these are cartoon accurate. So there's that. He has a bootleg staff because I gave him the staff. Leo is probably my favorite out of the set. Here's his original re-release. Yeah, the figures I'm showing are re-releases. Obviously most people know, because these figures are for some reason the most popular videos on my channel. Like, the Raph review has like 52,000 views, which is insane to me. The fall-off is crazy, by the way. Anyways, yeah, you can see all the same articulation. Raph. As far as color concerned, they're the same. There's not like different colors to make them more cartoon accurate. It's just the mold. Mikey. Now with Mikey, I actually have an original 2012, as you know, my comparison time. So I can show off the toe thing. This is what the original releases had, and indeed the re-releases. But this started with these. No, they didn't start with these turtles. They started with, was it the like spy turtles? I think it was. No, it was actually the giant figures. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second here. They corrected the toes very early on. I believe it was these giant turtles first. Hold on, Snapchecks are like in your face. It was either that or the spy turtles. If I'm wrong, please let me know, but I believe that's the origin of the fixed toes. But, like, these figures make more sense with it. Because, as I've mentioned thoroughly, I'm sure, in my first couple videos, these toes are more accurate, but they don't match the rest of the mold, like, at all. I would have much rather them kept this toe. Like, even within the line, like, when they released them, like, different colors and stuff, they had the fixed toes. I don't know why they did that. It was literally just these first releases with these toes, and then it never happened again. So yeah. Issue of note I haven't seen this anywhere else, but all 4 of them, one leg is slightly shorter or longer than the other, and it makes it hard to stand. I think Raph is the worst, so you can see that foot's not touching the ground like whatsoever. And then, yeah. Leo's my best one. It's very, very slight, but he stands perfectly fine. Donnie, it's slight. He's okay. Even Mikey too. His is like that too. Was that like that for everyone's? It's like I've seen the Pixel Dan review a million times. He didn't mention it. I've seen other reviews for these guys, and they didn't mention it. Is that just me? I don't know what happened. Is that like a thing that happened over time? Because I got these used, obviously. Or is that straight out of the box? Or are these just faulty? Like, I just had that bad of luck. Because all of these came from different places. I didn't get 2 from the same seller. Every single one was a different seller. These 3 were eBay, different sellers, and then this one was Mercari. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, now the reason this was so scarce to find, it took me forever, or not really, I don't know, around the same time, but it took me a while because of a certain YouTuber, By the Way I Say. Some of you might not have heard that name ever. Some of you might have not heard that name in a while, and some of you know him by heart. He is a stop-motion animator, and his most popular stuff is his 2012 series. And he started out using these figures around 2013 when these came out. He used these figures, and around 2015 his videos really blew up, and these went like crazy. Every stop-motion Ninja Turtle animator was frantically buying these to use for their videos, and they tried to do what he did, which was cut this off and glue the shell. And so I'm sure people are messing up buying seconds. If you know, essentially. So that made these figures extremely hard to find on the secondhand market, which is why my set isn't technically it, but it is. So, yeah. So good luck finding this if you don't already have it. Stay tuned for whenever I decide to work on these again. Comment below if you want to see this review. And stay healthy, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.